While the world watched Nike and Adidas battle for the sneaker throne, someone else slipped into the fight quietly, strategically, and unexpectedly. That someone was New Balance. Yeah, the dad shoe brand. The one your gym teacher wore. The one no one thought twice about. But while the giants were shouting, New Balance was plotting. They didn't just rebrand, they repositioned. They attacked Nike's dominance, not with ads, but with authenticity, culture, and calculated design. And slowly, they started to win. So how did a sleepy Boston company go from orthopedic vibes to streetwear status? Who was behind this transformation? And what does it say about how underdog brands can shake up entire industries? This isn't just a sneaker story, it's a playbook on how to challenge a giant without playing their game. In the next few minutes, you'll see how New Balance launched one of the most subtle, stylish, and savage brand attacks Nike never saw coming. Before the collabs, the buzz, and the fashion crowd, New Balance was, well, reliable. Founded in 1906 in Boston, the company started by making arch supports for factory workers. Eventually, they moved into performance shoes, especially for runners. But their brand identity stayed the same: practical, performance-driven, and low-key. Their sneakers were known for comfort and durability, not for flash or flex. The iconic 990 series, beloved by dads, mailmen, and marathon runners. Shoes for efficiency, not attention. New Balance didn't chase trends. They didn't rely on hype drops or celebrity endorsements. Instead, they proudly manufactured many of their shoes in the USA and UK bold stand. In a world of outsourced production, their marketing was understated. Their vibe? Clean, classic, and maybe a little outdated. But what they lacked in trendiness, they made up for in loyalty. They weren't Nike, and they didn't try to be. That's what kept them alive. But behind the scenes, the culture was shifting. Ugly sneakers were becoming cool. Retro was back, and Gen Z wanted authenticity. New Balance didn't need to reinvent themselves. They just needed someone who could turn heritage into heat. And that person was about to walk in. In 2021, New Balance made a bold and risky move. They handed creative control of their Made in USA line to Teddy Santis, founder of Amy Leon Dorea, cult favorite NYC label known for blending streetwear, prep, and heritage vibes. That decision flipped everything. Teddy didn't just design sneakers, she built narratives. He injected the brand with New York attitude, vintage basketball flavor, and nostalgic styling that made even old silhouettes feel fresh and fashionable. But Teddy wasn't alone. New Balance began collaborating with heavy-hitting tastemakers like Joe Freshgoods, JJJ Jound, Salih Bembry, and Bodega. Each brought their own audience and style, giving the brand clout without losing its core. The results? Scarcity plus storytelling plus design equals heat. The 990S, 2002Rs, and 550S weren't just shoes anymore. They were statements. People lined up, resellers paid attention, and streetwear blogs took notice. What made this different? It wasn't forced hype. It felt earned. While Nike leaned on athletes and mainstream influence, New Balance went underground, letting culture pull them forward. And at the center of this revolution, Teddy Santis, the man who made heritage look like the future. This wasn't a comeback. It was a reintroduction. New Balance didn't come at Nike with massive slogans, celebrity beefs, or viral TikToks. They came with something far more calculated: brand strategy. Instead of fighting Nike in the same flashy arena, New Balance leaned into what Nike had slowly lost: authenticity. Their campaigns took subtle shots. Worn by supermodels in London and dads in Ohio wasn't just clever, it was a statement. We're not chasing clout, we're building connection. And that hit different. While Nike launched collabs weekly, New Balance focused on fewer drops, better stories, and deeper cultural impact. They didn't follow the algorithm, they followed craft. They also stepped up in performance. Signing Kawhi Leonard gave them a stoic, anti-hype star. Their running line grew. They even invested in 3D printed soles and tech, innovation quietly competing in Nike's original territory. But their biggest move? Patience. Nike chased virality. New Balance cultivated trust. They partnered with creators who actually used the product, respected design, and moved culture forward. The vibe wasn't mass market. It was movement-based. New Balance didn't just challenge Nike on the surface, they attacked the foundation. While Nike shouted louder, New Balance whispered, and people leaned in. The results speak for themselves. New Balance is now one of the most culturally relevant brands in the sneaker game. Their once slept-on silhouettes are being rocked by Gen Z, fashion editors, NBA stars, and streetwear icons alike. Sales are climbing, hype is growing, and for the first time in decades, New Balance isn't just respected, they're wanted. Nike still leads in volume, but New Balance is winning hearts, especially among younger, style-conscious consumers who crave realness over noise. They proved that a brand doesn't need to yell to be heard. Just move with intention. Even more powerful, they've written a modern blueprint. Go slow, stay rooted, collaborate with care, and let the product and the culture do the talking. What's next? New Balance continues to grow globally, deepen their creator partnerships, and invest in limited-run design innovation. But their biggest edge? They're not chasing everyone. They found their lane and they're sprinting forward with confidence, clarity, and style. While Nike was busy being loud, New Balance played it quiet and won. They didn't need viral stunts or hype machines. They used design, storytelling, and authenticity to flip their image and disrupt the game. They proved you don't have to be first, you just have to be different and true to what you are. In a world chasing clicks, New Balance chose culture. So next time you see someone rocking a pair of 990s, know this: it's not just a sneaker, it's a strategy. If you love brand war breakdowns like this, hit like, subscribe, and stick around. More is coming.